What's up YouTube, I'm KDR and I'm just here quickly with a video quite late on. It's about 1 in the morning. I'm just going through Facebook and I saw this come up. Thought I'd make a video about it. It's called The Plot of Star Wars Episode VIII, the sequel to Force Awakens. Seems to have leaked online. Now, first of all, I doubt that that's the case. I doubt that the plot synopsis or the plot idea would have leaked by now, but let's see what they said. What it said is the plot has leaked and it will make you really mad. Or really, really mad, as it says right here. So it says, we've heard that Rian Johnson has some interesting things planned for Star Wars Episode VIII, but if this rumored plot outline is accurate, you may want to start getting your torches and pitchforks ready. I'm guessing the Force isn't too strong with what people are reading right now. So it said, this comes from Reddit, so it's best to take it with a massive pinch of salt, will do, but it certainly makes for an interesting reading. The full version, which doesn't feature an ending, can be found by clicking below, but for now, you may want to read a plot twist, which will almost certainly leave fans fuming if true. To call it batshit crazy and controversial would actually be a pretty massive understatement. Jeez, what do they do, or what have they got planned, or what have they allegedly got planned, I wonder. Anyway, spoiler alert, spoiler warning. I tend to read spoilers like this far in advance because the movie's not coming out till next December. I might forget things by then, or things would have changed by then, so I'm happy to read spoilers at this point in time. But if you're not, then watch one of my other videos, watch one of the Star Wars videos. Go do that now in the Star Wars playlist. Spoiler warning. So, the backstory of Luke and his Jedi being wiped out is that Snoke seduced Kylo and a few other students to the dark side and tasked them with killing everyone. Luke and a few others survived, including the young Rey, who was subsequently dumped on Jakku by Luke. That's what I thought would happen. That was something that I had predicted. It's in a video which I haven't released. I don't know. Still not sure if I'll release it, but that's something I thought. It says Rey's mom died in the attack. Rey is pissed at Luke because she guesses that he was her father and is angry at him for abandoning her. Luke turns to her and says, "No, you are my father." What? Wait. Luke turns to her being Rey, and says, "No, you are my father." Huh? Yes, really. Rey is the reincarnation of Anakin Skywalker. Does Rey... Rey seems to like Sand a lot more than fucking Anakin did. Luke went to the first Jedi Temple to better understand how the process works. He learned that the spirit of the Chosen One is reincarnated by the Force every time the universe is thrown out of balance, which apparently happens on a semi-regular basis. Anakin was hardly the first time the Chosen One was reincarnated. Okay. This is why she's so crazy powerful with the Force. Remember that Anakin blew up the Trade Federation donut ship by himself when he was like 8 years old. Rey was the product of a virgin birth, but midichlorians aren't mentioned, thank you. Luke says you're a child of the Force. That's better than saying midichlorians, but still. Luke is hesitant to train her because, according to Jedi history, the Chosen One always struggles with staying on the light side of the Force, because of the chaotic power running through them. He's afraid that she could become Vader 2.0. If he trains her to fight Kylo, and she turns dark, she would do way more damage to the galaxy than Kylo could ever dream of doing. Fair enough, she did nearly kill him in the fight. She probably could have, if the earth between them had like split apart. If that didn't happen, I feel like she could have killed him. He ultimately trains her anyway and leaves everything up to the Force. He makes a decision in a scene where he confers with the ghosts of Obi-Wan and Yoda. Ewan McGregor and Frank Oz come back. That would be good to see. That would be a good scene to have, like those Force ghosts come back. Rey learns lightsaber skills, Force skills, and has a vision quest thing where she talks with Maz Kanata, unsure if it's telepathy or just a dream, and Hayden Christensen. They're bringing back Hayden Christensen, allegedly. The latter tells her that she is him, but different, and there's a quick scene where we see hundreds of Force ghosts who are implied to be past Chosen Ones. I don't think for a second this is legit, but that's the Star Wars Force Awakens plot breakdown also appeared somewhere like Reddit or 4chan, so it'd be foolish to completely write this one off. Honestly, I don't think it's true. I think it's just some theory, some thing that somebody came up with. Is a really interesting thing. I'm going to say that it's definitely interesting, like something I wouldn't write off completely. If they did it if that was the actual plot synopsis and they did it differently in the movie, fair play. Like, if don't give Luke the line, "No, you are my father," to tell to Rey, because it will be so laughable. It will be so weird to see that you just can't have something like that. So I don't think this is real, but if it is, it's definitely an interesting idea which they could play with, maybe, like the idea of the Chosen One coming about every now and then, but not exactly being like reincarnated. It's just like they thought Anakin was the Chosen One, and he kind of brought balance to the Force. in the sense that the Sith were less prominent than the Jedi at the time, and then he became an all-powerful Sith Lord and put it into that side. So maybe there can't be a balance. Maybe there has to be only Sith or only Jedi. There can't ever be like cohabitation of both, because like there'd just be constant war. What they said about Rey being dumped on Jakku after the people being like killed, all the other Padawans being killed, that's what I expected would happen. As we saw in the prequels, the younglings were being taught from a very young age. When they found Anakin on Tatooine, they said he was too old to be in training. Rey is way older than Anakin was, and she's able to use the Force quite well at this point. So what I think happened was Rey was one of those pupils teaching under Luke, because obviously if Luke had a child, he would have passed down the ability to use the Force and harness it. So Rey would have that ability already. She probably did some training with him from a very young age, alongside Kylo Ren and all the other Jedi that were training. So as Kylo Ren rebelled against Luke, essentially, and killed all the other apprentices, Luke went off, but before he went off, he left Rey on Jakku, somewhere where he thought that she'd be safe from the dark side and from Kylo Ren, somewhere where he knew that Kylo Ren would probably come looking for him, so he probably felt it best to leave Rey separate from wherever he was. I'll probably put that little excerpt of my video in there now. But if Rey was to be like another Chosen One thing without it being done in this way, I think that'd be an interesting route to take. It'd be a cool route to take, probably. They definitely should. I think they should have that scene with the Force Ghosts, or they should have something with it where Luke's talking to them, because that'll be a nice little fan service, nostalgia, cool thing to see, because you get to see Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan, which would be great. You see Yoda again, which is always nice. That'd be great to see. However, if I did walk into the cinema next December, and the line from Luke to Rey reads, "No, you are my father," I may just react like this. Don't you dare put that line in the movie, Rian Johnson. Don't you dare. If that's how it's to play out, then fair enough. But I hope it doesn't. Hopefully they go... I mean, this is an interesting plot for sure. Definitely would be cool to see if it's done right. If they do it well, not campily, not stupidly, handle it well, it will be fine. And the fans will be happy. We won't have prequel... bad memories, prequels nostalgia, I guess. Prequels bad thoughts to bring up. Hayden Christensen, sure, get him in the movie as long as he's not in there for long, or as long as his acting's improved and he doesn't talk about sand. Don't you dare talk about sand. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling about this. I'm still excited to see episode 8. Like I said, I don't think this is real. I definitely would take this with like a whole helping of salt rather than a pinch. But you guys, tell me what you think down below. Let me know if you think this is real. What are your thoughts? What do you think episode 8 will be about if it isn't this? What do you think of this idea? Would you like to see it? How do you think it could be done well? Please let me know down below. If you like this video, then please be sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe for more, share with your friends, and comment down below with your thoughts and any requests for the future. As always, I will see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you.